Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am here to speak to you on the topic of immigration. My name is Marcia Powell. I have a handout from a PowerPoint that I made. I'd love to share with you. Okay. Can you pass this along, please? Thank you. What do we know about immigration? The United States of America can be considered a nation of immigrants. Most of us living in the country today are immigrants or descendants of immigrants. Even as far back as our oldest inhabitants, the Native Americans, they emigrated from Asia. Others came from all over the world, like the Caribbean, Europe, Asia, Africa, and Australia. The topic of immigration is very important to me, not only because I am an immigrant, but also because America has provided an opportunity for people to come to this country and have a better standard of life. They have also provided food and shelter for many people who had natural disasters in their own country, like Haiti, the Philippines, and Africa. America also provides asylum to people who previously had to endure living through brutality and harsh living conditions in their homeland. Places such as Germany, Cuba, and the Middle East. The problem, though, is that United States citizens think that immigrants occupy jobs that would have been available to them. However, research from the Center for American Progress shows that increased immigration does not displace the U.S. workers from their jobs. In fact, many immigrants create their own jobs by starting their own business. And you can read about this at the website www.americanprogress.org. Also, immigrants tend to have different skill sets than American citizens. Therefore, they usually look for different types of jobs. Immigration does have positive effects on our economy. It provides the opportunity for the expansion of our labor market, which resulted in the tremendous growth of our economy. And you can read about this at www.immigrationpolicy.org. According to statistics, immigration was responsible for 80% of the U.S. population growth between the year 2000 and 2010. This is estimated to increase between now and the year 2050. That information can also be had at www.cis.org. Today, however, our broken immigration system stifles the contributions of immigrants and in turn withholds significant benefits from them. Even though we have many things to thank immigrants for, without the proper policies in place, things can get out of hand, resulting in a huge strain on our economy. Policies such as border patrol and the issuance of passports and visas help to control the amount of immigrants entering the United States. Immigration offers a mix of cultural benefits and challenges. Some are complicated, but still manageable. Unfortunately, where there are rules and regulations in place, there also are lawbreakers. The result of this is the problem of undocumented immigrants who are later faced with deportation. Many families suffer separation for many years due to deportation. You can read about this at www.publicityintegrity.org. Most important, children whose parents are illegal immigrants suffer because they are denied living a normal life due to hiding and being afraid of their parents being discovered and sent back to their place of birth. This can be very traumatic when immigrants are sent back to a place they have not been living for many years. So much has changed that they are not able to cope well with their new environment. They have been uprooted from their homes that they made living in America for many years. Children of illegal immigrants had no choice of who their parents should be, but still they continue to suffer the consequences brought about by the actions of their parents. You can view that information at www.migrationpolicy.org. immigrant.org. Policymakers and members of Congress who do not recognize that these children exist are also not aware of the long-term effect that this has on our society. These children are United States citizens, but do not get to access the opportunities that other citizen children have. This can negatively impact their learning and lead to a high dropout rate of these students, making it necessary for the government to spend money funding programs to help these students who have dropped out of school. A solution to this problem would be for the government to speed up the filing process, which would allow immigrants to legally live and work in the United States instead of hiding in the underground economy and breaking the law. One thing that is very clear to me is the fact that times have changed over the last couple of years. Migration has now opened doors to a lot of new opportunities for immigration reform. Congress should seriously come up with a proposal to fix our immigration system and improve the economic well-being of all Americans. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time out for listening to my speech. Does anyone have any questions, suggestions?
No.
Okay. Thank you all.
Jackie, let me see.